Hi guys, today we're having a look at the W7 Vivid palette in Punchy Pink. Now this is $4.95. There is free palettes, there's a green one and an orange one, but I got the one that looked pinky purple. And the net weight is actually 9 grams. There's 9 shadows. 4 of them are shimmer, 5 of them are matte. There's no mirror, obviously, because you could see through the top. And yeah, this is what we're working with. So I done my makeup using this today, so we're going to see how that went, and we're going to do a wear test and see how it holds up. Right, so let's get started. This might go a bit crazy because I have no idea what I'm going to do with these colours. Neon's not usually my cup of tea, pink is not usually my cup of tea, and we've got a neon pink palette. And as you can see, it is pretty darn neon. The darkest shade we've got is this kind of purpley shade here. Obviously we're going to end up using that because it's my security blanket. It's the closest thing I have to a security blanket in this palette. I actually think I want to start with one of these peachy shades here. I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to get a really big fluffy brush. And we're just going to put this sort of high crease transition-y shade. That's what its roll's going to be. Oh my god, you can see how bright that is on the brush. And apparently I forgot to clear my memory card, so let's go do that quickly. Right, sorry about that, I am back. So just going to do the same on the other eye, and I'm taking this quite far, far up and far to the side, because I get a feeling that I can't really do neon and pink without going over the top. So I want to take this quite far to the edges, so it's still going to peek around whatever I end up doing. Still trying to keep roughly the same shape though. Right. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I know what brush I want. So I'm going to go in with this little tiny Hank and Henry brush just because I don't know how many colours I'm going to end up trying to fit in here, and I'm just going to try and have some control. So I'm going for that pinky purple one, the one I said I would definitely end up using. Oh, and it's very, very pink when it comes out. Okay. The purple tone has vanished. Yeah, I need a bigger brush for that. I got an angled crease brush down on me? Tell me I did. No, I didn't, but I'll try this one. Spectrum B07. I got a new Spectrum set of like 5 eye brushes, so let's have some fun playing with that. So on the one hand, I'm gutted that this isn't looking purple like it did in the palette, but on the other hand, it is a pink palette, so it's probably more correct that it's that shade. Wow, this is so not me. Pink, 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 pink. Can't remember the last time I actually just chose to do a pink eyeshadow look. Let's try. I'm going to try a little bit of this guy. The one that looks like the neon pink that last one kind of went on like. So let's see what this goes on like. Okay, so they do work nice side by side. That's quite an easy gradient. That's cool. Let's try one of the shimmers. Which one? The bottom one almost looks boringly neutral. So between the other two... Oh, they're very sheer. Poop. Okay, we're going to take that other pink all the way over and then top it with a shimmer then. Because they're not going to be enough on their own. I actually had very little fallout, which is cool. Because I did do my foundation first for a change. Right, we're going to go for the more purpley one in the dead centre. And we've got nothing. Oh, it's gone all hard pan already. Well, that's like the tiniest bit of transfer ever. And look how completely hard pan it went. Grr. Oh man, that is like one of the worst cases of hard pan. Look, it's already like at the stage where it'll dent in. Okay, so let's try with my finger rather than a brush. Just gonna get what's left on the brush off. So the shimmers definitely seem more more formulated to work with your finger than anything else. Like, it feels really nice, but it's obviously got too much of something oily or just moisture related in it. I mean, I like that. Just think the shimmer could have been easier to work with, you know. And you had a tissue somewhere. Phew. Okay, and then the really pale one. Is it going to hard pan on me as well? Pretty much. That's a bit of a bummer. Anyway, I'm going to do something along the lower lash line. And all my brushes are going to like slip and fall. I think I'm going to stick to the kind of the shade we thought was going to be purple for the lower lash line, really. Now, I think pink's one of those colours where liner isn't optional. If you don't go in with liner, your eyes can end up looking just sore. So, definitely going to do that. Obviously the liner's not from this brand, so I'll do that quickly off camera. Where's my phone? So if you're wanting to do your timestamp for the wear test from here, it is just about 11 o'clock and I will be back to do some check-ins. Right, I'm back and I'm sorry I haven't been here with any check-ins, but as you can see, this has held up. It's actually almost 11:15 and this looks just as bright as when I put it on, and even the colour on my lower lash line is still there, which doesn't happen with me a lot. So I will say this eye watered a little tiny bit today, so we've got the tiniest little bit of creasing going on, just there. The shimmer maybe slightly faded compared to what it was earlier, but it's definitely still there, and you can still see the different shades that we used. So yeah, I'd say a bit unusually for a drugstore palette, the mattes are a better formula than the shimmers. I don't like that the shimmers do the whole hard panning thing when you try and use them with a brush. When I use them with my fingers, they seem to be absolutely fine, so as long as you bear that in mind, you won't have any problems. But I have long nails most of the time, and it can be quite awkward to, to put shadows on with my finger, basically. But all the mattes we tried were really pigmented, really soft, really blendable, and they've wore all day. So If you've been looking at the neon palettes, I know Huda brought one out. I almost would say don't bother. This is £5 and it's pigmented, it is smooth, it is blendable. Just blown away by how well this has performed, especially after the last eyeshadow palette that I reviewed. Just say there's a little bit of a price difference between this guy and that one, and this is outperforming it. So I'm sad there isn't a purple one, because I would definitely be checking it out. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have a look at more. I'm pretty sure they started bringing out the like nude palettes like this as well. I might go and have a nosy at them. So if you've got any questions, leave them down below and I'll get back to you. And if you're not already subscribed, please come and join us. It really helps me out and I love having you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.